Hyram's video content is always aimed to make understanding skincare accessible and transparent. And on the surface, it looks like he's created his skincare line with the same ethos in mind. Or is it?
I didn't want to create a skincare brand unless it sparked social change.
Stick around as we go into the detail of this newly launched brand and if it lives up to the hype surrounding it. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name's Claudio and I own an aesthetic clinic. And on this channel, we explore the science behind skincare and aesthetics. For those of you who don't know who Hyram is, he's a 25-year-old influencer who gained fame for his simplified skincare and beauty advice. His video aims to help young people understand how different ingredients affect the skin, so they don't waste their money on pricey products that don't work. He has recently launched his own skincare line called Selfless by Hyram in partnership with the Inkey List, a UK-founded company. And the products go on sale on the 24th of June exclusively through Sephora. Now the partnership makes sense on a business level, Hyram being a massive influencer in the skincare industry, boasting millions of social media followers, giving it that exposure, and the Inkey List bringing the experience, logistics and distribution lines that already exist. Now this is only my personal opinion and take on the new product line, but straight from the get-go, I personally get a strong sense of greenwashing. And what is greenwashing? Greenwashing is an attempt to capitalize on the growing demand for environmentally sound products. So the main viewpoint communicated by Selfless by Hyram is all about saving the environment, sustainability and transparency, all in all saving the planet.
Why did I name it Selfless? Well, one thing I love about skincare is that it promotes the message of self-love and self-beauty. But I wanted to create an opportunity for us to be more selfless by connecting our purchasing power with a greater cause. The primary intent of Selfless is to create social change. And by purchasing a product, you're not only making a difference in your skin, you're making a difference in the world.
Now, I can appreciate that, but if you really wanted to change the world, you wouldn't bring a whole skincare line to do it. To me, it's more about leveraging the power of marketing to sell the product. You know, so whenever someone buys their product, you get that good feeling because you're not only getting the product, but now you're also helping save the planet. Now, they're also pricing themselves higher, and the reason for this is that they intend on giving a portion of the profits to non-profit organizations in donations. Now, that's all good and well, but what's happening now is that they are basically using your money to then give donations through their company accounts, which then they will have massive tax benefits, tax deductions, because they are donating. Another point of discussion is their use of sustainable packaging, which they use bioplastics. Now this is made from sugarcane, which then essentially also reduces their carbon footprint, which differentiates themselves from others.
Sugarcane Bioplastic. The beautiful part of sugarcane bioplastic is that the process of growing sugarcane actually removes carbon from the environment, thereby reducing global carbon emissions. So not only are we not contributing to the global emission problem, our packaging will also help remove carbon from the atmosphere.
Bioplastics are generally considered to be more eco-friendly than normal plastics. A 2010 study from the University of Pittsburgh found that that was not necessarily true when the material's life cycles were taken into consideration. The researchers determined that bioplastics production resulted in greater amounts of pollutants due to the fertilizer and pesticides used in growing the crops and the chemical processing needed to turn organic material into plastic. So again, I'm going to have to say that the whole bioplastics is another marketing talking point. I genuinely believe that he does want to make a positive impact, but the way they've gone about it with the whole Save the Planet vibes is a little bit off-putting. I've also read a lot of comments of people not agreeing with the whole white savior depiction of him with a new skincare line and showing people in poverty. For me personally, I don't really have a problem with what it looks. I think it's very subjective if you choose to see it that way or not. He has revealed 2 products so far in his line: the retinol and rainbow algae serum, and centella and green tea hydrating gel cleanser. Now we all know that Hyram is a big advocate of transparency in the ingredients. But what strikes me as odd is that both of the products so far have shown to have less than 1% of their key ingredients named. And this is shown using his own advice using the Phenoxyethanol trick.
When you see the ingredient phenoxyethanol on an ingredient list, anything below that is likely going to be under 1%. So if you find a product that is advertising that it has an incredible natural extract like aloe vera, but you find that it is listed below phenoxyethanol, that product is probably bullshit and is not going to be as effective as it could be.
You can watch my other video linked to the top here on how to read skin ingredient labels. So as an example, the rainbow algae is listed after the phenoxyethanol, which then shows that it's got a concentration of less than 1%. He himself mentioned in his own video that studies are shown that 1% is needed to be effective for hyperpigmentation, and up to 1.5% to increase the skin's luminosity. So then again, why not increase it to 1% then? So in a strange way, it's kind of like he's forgotten his own advice that he's been given, because now this is his own skincare line. Let me know what you think about the product and the skincare line in the comments below. I do wish him well and all the success with his new skincare line, and I genuinely do believe though that his heart is in the right place and what he's trying to achieve.